Welcome back and Happy New Year to all the beautiful people watching this video right now, man. My name is Zay. They say it twice if they love me 2 times. No ta-ta. Just me here. I'm finna just check in with y'all real quick. I want to do a quick little chat, man. Today I want to talk about equality. Just to push for it, like this is all off the top, so bear with me. But I think in today's world we have a fight for equality. That's not really no fight for equality. Like in the front lines, we got feminism, third wave feminism. I know I'll be talking about this a lot low key, but their argument or their narrative that they be pushing, like I just don't necessarily understand how it can be respectable in the sense of like I understand how females used to fight, to get all the same rights as men. And I feel like we're at a point where women have every right that a man has, but from the sense of the law. And if it's not that way, it's in the works. You feel me? Like I can't tell you every single law that there is. I'm not a goddamn lawyer, but when it comes to like privileges or things that are outside of the law that are like double standards, I guess. I don't see very many double standards that are favored towards the men. Like you see a lot of double standards that are favored towards females. Even in the sense of like getting a job, like like a police officer or going to the army, like one look, they don't even women don't even have to automatically enroll into the draft or whatever that whole situation is. Like I don't really understand that. Then the requirements or like the testing and everything is different for them. Like they want it's like they want all the same treatment as men or the same benefits of men, but to be treated as a lady. Like that's really what I want to touch on, because like I feel like especially nowadays with this whole Krishan Rocket Blueface shit, like bro, we all know Krishan be on some like short fuse, like ready to go. She throwing cuffs at niggas' head and shit. Like that's not okay. But we see her act like that's cool. Okay, boom. But as soon as Blueface try to retaliate or any of that type of thing, like that's when the problem arises. That's when it's like, don't put your hands on a woman. And I understand. I respect that. I'm not the type of I'm not that type of nigga. But it's just like females will do some masculine ass like aggressive shit, and then not expect a masculine reaction from the man that they're doing it to. It's like you gotta. It's hard for me to respect someone who's what I'm saying, can't take what they dish out. So if you gonna sit here and put your hands, or when a man gets up in your face, you get out of my face, you're threatening me, or you're with your masculinity, that's toxic, or raising your voice, especially. I hear this so damn much. Talking about some, don't raise your voice, you're getting loud at me, it scares me, and all. It's like, so I can't even communicate my frustration with you, but you communicate your frustration with me. It's a problem when I go extra masculine, but when you go extra feminine, I have to deal with it. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like that in itself is a double standard. That's like favorite females, and they still be pushing for it to get even more out of it. It's like I don't understand. I don't understand. And even when it comes to like the whole Black Lives Matter and White Lives Matter shit, like I'm black, so obviously I understand the message that Black Lives Matter is trying to put out. It's we've been we've had the short end of the stick. We got the short end of the stick for we don't know how long since we got brought here, and we didn't ask for it in the first place. But we're here now, okay? So I understand what the message is. We should at least get a little bit of a handout for all the shit we had to put up with and everything that they stole from us and all that. I understand. But at the same time, I'm also able to see that Black Lives Matter, that statement in itself, that phrase, is trying to only put one person or one subgroup, one race, one ethnicity, whatever you want to call it, is only putting one in the forefront. So it doesn't necessarily preach equality. It's preaching prioritization. So I understand that. I understand where people be getting mad. I'm all lives matter all the way. I feel everybody. We should all be together. We should have the same type of, you know what I'm saying? Like same type of treatment, same type of benefits, all that. It shouldn't be the way it is. And when you look at it from the grand scheme of things, then you'll be able to see who's getting what, who's down, who's up, you know, all that type of thing. But in general, I really do think that the way we're going about fighting for equality, the ways that we go about fighting for equality and freedom and all that, it's damn near counterproductive. Like, it's not progressive in any way. Like it's almost like we're fighting to be united in our division, but it's damn near not even that. Like it's hard to, I can't even explain because it's like we're supposed to be okay with everybody's opinion, but also stand on our own opinion and never back down from it. Don't make sense. Conversations is what need to be had. It is. Zay's out, man. Happy New Year to everybody. Hope y'all motivated. And let's get going. 2023 is a big year.